I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest but I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down. Cause honestly, don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. With you, I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
After all of our running is said and done today, we are bringing back a little taste of Jake's kitchen. Brrr. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira. If you are new, I am sitting in my car right now. It says it is 39 degrees and I am absolutely freezing. I'm in the parking lot right now of Jake's old high school. We are waiting for Jake to go inside. He has to get some information, like sign off on some paperwork for graduating. So I took him here after all of our running today. We did dentists and haircuts. We got coffee. We're stopping here. I'm hoping to pick up my Walmart grocery pickup, and then we are going home to do a little bit of Jake's kitchen. You guys keep asking for it, so we want to bring it to you. So thank you guys so much for so many of you who want to see Jake back in the kitchen and love to see him on screen. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much to Every Plate for sponsoring today's video. So Jake and I decided to order an Every Plate box and do some meal prepping for him for work. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, then you might not know that Jake got a job. So we were waiting for him to finally finish school and then us to get back from New York before he started a job. I didn't want him to have to get a job and then ask for it off. And so we waited for him to get back, and then as soon as we got back, he started putting in applications and he got himself a job. So at this point, I'm trying to explain to Jake, like, responsibility. I need him to understand that he is responsible for making sure that he has clean work clothes, and I want him to be responsible for making sure that he has food to pack, because he gets a 30-minute lunch break every time, and I don't want him to get things out or whatever. I want him to bring things from home. So what better than Every Plate? You guys know I love them above and beyond sponsorships, and that's why they're like my favorite company to work with, because if you've been following me, you know that I did Every Plate videos for 2 years before they started sponsoring my videos, for no other reason other than I love them. They're a sister company to HelloFresh, so you know that you're getting literally the most fresh ingredients sent to your door, and they just keep changing. Like, their website just keeps getting better and better. I love all the different, like, ways that they keep adapting to what works best. Like, now they have so many vegan and vegetarian options. There's 15 plus recipes that change every single week that you can choose from, and you can do 2 portions, 4 portions. Now I've seen where you can even change and do higher than that for larger families, and they even offer like protein packs where you can literally just get like an array of different kinds of meats, which I think is also great. It caters to everybody. It caters to the single person, to the couple with young children, so they still don't need a whole lot of food. Like, the options are just endless. But I feel like it works best for our family, because with the exception of myself, everybody eats out of the home every single day. And if you see the videos I put out on my channel, I pretty much share with you everything that everybody takes for lunch, for breakfast, what we're having for dinner. Like, you guys know what's going on in our house food wise. And so, you know, like, I feel like sometimes I just need a little bit of a break, and that's why I love meal prepping. If you saw my last lunch video, I said meal prepping was key. It made my day so easy in the morning a couple of times throughout the week, because I had things already ready to go. So for me, I think that meal prepping with Jake right now is going to be gigantic, and I think it's going to teach him a lot of responsibility. That, okay, let me set myself up for success for the week. At the beginning of the week, let me make sure all of my clothes are clean for work for the week. Let me make sure all of my lunches are done and made and ready to go. So that really kind of is my plan for him. So like I said, we've already done a bunch of running around. It's 9:55 right now. So I'm hoping by the time he's done and he comes out, it should be perfect timing for me to grab my groceries from Walmart. I'm gonna run home and quickly, like, I'll give him a little bit of a break. He got up super early, so I'll let him take like an hour of downtime while I set up my grocery haul and film that and put that stuff away. And then him and I are going to dive into the kitchen. We're making 2 4-serving recipes today. We're gonna do, he chose them. We're gonna do a like a chicken over pasta. It sounds really, really good. It's like a creamy tomato linguine with some grilled chicken on top. I feel like that's perfectly substantial for any one of them to bring to work. And then the other one is like a steak and rice bowl, which Jake was really excited about because he's not one for like ground beef kind of rice and taco bowls, but if you throw some steak on a taco, Jake is all about that. So that's what we are going to prep it today, and we're going to take you guys with us, and then we're going to do something fun with the kids when they get home also. So we have a fun day to share with you guys. Oh, and I have some people coming today to give estimates. We're like trying to fix the crack in our sidewalk. We were kind of putting it off and off. We were hoping like to do more inside projects this year and kind of avoid the outside, but after the freeze last winter and the water got down underneath our sidewalk and then it froze, it completely expanded and it cracked, and like now it keeps getting higher and higher, and it's like a trip factor for the kids. I don't want them to slip and fall, or anybody else's kids to come to our door and slip and fall and get hurt. So now it's like, now if it's a safety factor, we want to do that first, but while we're doing it, we're going to pour a patio and widen the driveway and do some like concrete work in the back as a place to park bikes and stuff like that. So we still have a bunch of things that we, you know, didn't plan on doing right now, but we're gonna do it while we're doing it. The most expensive thing is to get a truck out there. It's not even the concrete that's as expensive to pour. It's like you're pouring for the visit, so you might as well do as much as you can while they're out, if that makes any sense. So that is what our plan is for today. But like I said, I'm gonna take you guys with me, so I'm gonna wait for Jake. I'm gonna do some work in the car, and then we'll see you guys back in my kitchen in a little bit. All right, guys, so the struggle is still real with our sink. It's still broken. Look, I'll show you, like I'll wave the hand over. No way is that gonna work with you guys right now. Shut up. Wait, hold on. Hold on. If this sink turns on right now, I'm gonna lose my mind. No, okay. So it's still all wacky. That makes sense, because I literally was about to lose it if this sink works. Because like, you know how your car doesn't work and then you bring it to the mechanic and then it works fine and you're like, no, I swear it's making this weird sound, and then as soon as you leave it starts doing it again. That's what I was just feeling at this moment when I waved my hand over to prove a point and the water came on. But this is what it's been doing, just this repetitive blue blinking no matter how many times that we turn it on. And someone said like, oh, change the batteries or whatever. We've been there, done that, reset, troubleshooting, the whole deal. So let's try it again. Yeah, no, see, and then it'll do that for like 60 seconds. So I did a whole load of dishes in the tub upstairs, and then I brought them down here and put them in an empty dishwasher and ran it. At least like all the food and grime was off of it, and then it, you know, was sanitized. So Jake just emptied it for me, so now it's completely empty. While he's doing some prep, I'm gonna try and fill like a bowl of water from the sink down here and try and get these cleaned and put in, because we're about to make more of a mess. So here are the recipes that Jake and I are going to make today. And if you want to take advantage of every plate and get yourself 3 delicious recipes, like I said, for 2, 4, or plus servings for just $1 $1.79 a meal, you guys, and then 20% off your next 2 boxes. Make sure you use the code 50SOM9. That's 50SOM9, and that's going to go ahead and get you that $1.79 a meal price plus 20% off your next 2 boxes. And so this is the meals that we are making. It's the Tuscan herbed chicken over creamy tomato linguine. I think Jake's really going to enjoy that. And then this is a ponzu chili steak bowl. Has snap peas, garlic ginger rice, and a chili mayo. Like, all of that sounds super, super yummy. Also, I don't know if Jake will do the snap peas. Maybe he will. I think it's something that out of everybody, he would probably be the person that would eat that alongside of me. I eat them, but I would probably think he would be one of the only ones. So we have all the ingredients in here today. Hey, bud, you ready to rock and roll? Bringing in my little sous chef right now, and you guys have been dying to see another Cooking with Jake segment, and so that's what we're doing today. No glasses. I mean, yeah, do you want to see the food? Yeah. Okay, so he's going to go grab his glasses, and then you guys saw him today with his haircut. He looks so wicked good. He took so much hair off. He looks so handsome now. And so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get this stuff out. Like I said, I think while he's like prepping and getting some stuff together, I'm going to clean up the dishes, and I'm going to get my boy meal prepping in the kitchen with me. Stop slouching.
I can slouch if I want to slouch.
No. Show me an esteemed high school graduate.
Do I have to be esteemed?
I mean, no, I guess. I guess that's a far cry. I guess not. All right, we'll just cut it off there. So, which one do you want to make first? You want to do the Tuscan herbed chicken, or you want to do the chili steak bowl? All right, you want to do the steak bowl. I actually think that's one that you're really, really going to like. So grab the card. It's usually stupid easy instructions. Flip it over. It's usually just 6 easy steps. So usually in the first one, it tells you whether or not we need to preheat the oven. Is this all cooked on the stove, or are we putting anything in the oven?
Stove.
All stove. Okay, so no oven. Okay, so it's pretty much just prep work. Will you check the other one and see if that one needs an oven, or is that all on the stove also? Okay, so no oven. That's great. Okay, so I think I'm gonna make you my sous chef. And I think I'm gonna have you get all of the dicing of the veggies and stuff like that for each recipe ready while Mom loads the dishes into the dishwasher that you just emptied, so that we have a clean sink before we start making more of a mess. What do you think?
Sure, let's dice. The look of terror on my face when you said dice. I mean, yeah, sure, let's.
So go ahead, get yourself a cutting board, and I'm gonna pick you a good knife. This is like my favorite wall. It's the wall of terror. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that was supplied by me.
Yes, it was. Jacob bought me this for Christmas.
Promo.
We're gonna use, this is Carolina cutlery. This is one of the knives that we still had from when we closed Stoney's down. Okay, Jake, so we're gonna start off by, you're gonna find out, it's gonna tell you, usually in the first step, peel and finely chop or grate garlic. So you can just chop it and then peel or finely grate ginger, and the ginger we are gonna grate. It's a little bit better when you grate that. All right, I'm gonna start by teaching my boy how to do these simple, easy steps, and we'll just take you guys along with us.
Drunk, I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high, floating somewhere up in the clouds. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, cause when we're doing our thing, we're like wheels that won't stop turning. So take me on a trip, now, trip. Oh, flick the switch, kill the lights. Oh, wasted. City lights are shining so bright. All these empty faces, out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, 'cause when we're doing our thing, where the wheels won't stop turning. I know we're acting stupid, we're being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young. Just go a little crazy and lose it. I don't care if we're dumb, it's the only way we know how to do it. You make me feel so young. Oh, 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 so take me on a trip, 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 trip. Oh, flick that switch, kill the lights. I know we're acting stupid, we're being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young. Just go a little crazy and lose it. I don't care if we're dumb, it's the only way we know how to do it. Make me feel so young. I know we're acting stupid, maybe just a little bit foolish. Just go a little crazy and lose it.
Okay, you guys, so today has definitely been a productive day. Jake and I got all of that meal prep done, which was fantastic. I'll show you the final product in just a second, but we put that one big Tupperware of the chicken and pasta together because I think the kids will really like that, the little kids, so I figured that would be great for them to have over the weekend this weekend, and then the rest of it we just like meal prepped into separate containers, which I think is perfect. I did realize I wanted to make snack boxes, but now I used all of like my individual containers to do that, so I'll have to wait for these to get eaten a little bit, like so I have some extra Tupperware, and clearly I keep setting the other ones on fire in the stove. And so I'm definitely gonna have to be on the lookout for more of either like the Snapware ones from Sam's or Costco, or maybe just going on and ordering more of those Rubbermaid Brilliance containers, but they really serve a purpose for meal prepping, but not if they're all being occupied. So I think that was really productive. Only one of the two estimates showed up. I think that's so unprofessional to not show up, but only one of them showed up, but it was the kind of the guy that I was leaning towards anyways, because he seemed the most knowledgeable and polite on the phone while we were talking, and he's gonna email me what the actual cost would be, but I walked him through like all the places that we wanted to pour the concrete, so he's gonna work up an estimate for me for that. What else did we get accomplished? Oh, you guys, the sink is fixed, so yay. The parts came expedited today from Moen, which is fantastic. It took like a little over 2 days for it to get here, but that's fine. Like, I'm completely okay with that. You cannot ask for better than that. I was so appreciative that they expedited that, but as soon as Paul got home from work today, he went right underneath the sink. So now I have working water, which is fantastic, except for the fact that now I have a gigantic sink full of dishes that I need to do, and I kind of want to put it off for tonight. I hate going to bed with a dirty kitchen, but the kids are dying. Like, they're begging me upstairs to go watch a movie with them, and I promised them I would do that. So Paul got Krispy Kreme donuts, and the kids just wanted to like do a donut and sit and watch a movie and hang out with me, and I don't want to tell them no. So I'm going to have to forego the dishes, which, I mean, like, what an awful thing to forego, but at the end of the day, like, I just don't want to be, I hate when they're just overloading. I hate getting up in the morning and having like a ton of dishes, but I still cooked a dinner and all the good things, and so Here is all the things that we meal prepped. Here's that big Tupperware for the kids. And then here are the 2 little things. And then here are the 4 ponzu bowls. So that's going to be perfect. I'm going to put those in the outdoor fridge. And then we had carbonara tonight. That is what's left of it. Daryl is still working. He should be home soon, but he'll be able to help himself with that. I did make a salad, and then I put out some of the blackened chicken strips. So if we wanted to have that, Daryl's been dying to use his Caesar dressing that I picked him up like in an Amazon fresh haul or whatever. So I cooked that dinner on top of everything else, and then blam, you guys, like now I am left with all of that. But the good news is we have running water. But wait, not just running water. So then we're gonna turn that off. And I think part of like the annoying thing, which is what breaks this faucet, is, so let's say you just put the hand sensor on, right? And so you did the handless free to wash your hands. But now you realize, you know what? Instead of just washing my hands, I'm just gonna do the dishes now. If you were to flip that nozzle while it's still blinking blue, it would go crazy blinking blue, and the water won't come on until it kind of resets after 30 seconds. Do you see that? Now the blue light is off. So now if I do that, ta-da, now I have water. So it's just like, this thing is definitely finicky. I love the handless sensor up here, but I got the pot sensor one this time thinking that that would be really helpful. Believe it or not, Maya likes it the best because she can't reach that spigot to get the osmosis water, but if she sticks the dog bowl underneath the faucet, it sets the pot sensor off, and so it'll start filling the dog bowl full of water, and then she can give the dogs water because it's her job to feed them in the morning. So that was really helpful for her. And like, let's say you're filling a pot on the stove to boil pasta, you can just like stick it up underneath and it'll just automatically fill. So I thought it was pretty cool to have a pot sensor, but I think that's the part that keeps like screwing the brain up underneath. So I have to say that if I were to do a kind of faucet like this again, I would only do the hands-free sensor and not the pot sensor. But for now, we're stuck with the faucet the way that we have it. I keep looking at this little guy out of the corner of my eye. Hi, buddy. Are you waiting here for Mama to get out of the kitchen? You sleepy boy. You sleepy boy. You sleepy boy. Oh, big yawns. He's so sleepy. Oh, just show Mama. Oh, show Mama. Oh, yeah. Oh, the chin. Oh, he loves the chin. Yes, he does. And so now that is it. I feel like I said super accomplished. The kids did their dentist appointments today, and then Jake got a haircut. We did our grocery order. He did the stuff he needed to do at school. We got our concrete estimates. We meal prepped. Our sink is working again. Like, I feel like we got a lot of stuff crossed off our list, but now I just need to fill my kids' love buckets and go cuddle in bed with them and give them the movie that they are asking for. But thank you guys so much for coming along with us today and kind of hanging out. I was hoping to take you guys on a little bit more. We were gonna do something fun with the kids today. It just didn't work out time-wise, and I'm not surprised because I was kind of biting off more that I could chew than trying to walk Jake through. Like, he had a good time, but he got very, very distracted because my parents FaceTime. So did you see a couple of those clips where I was sharing with you guys me like showing my phone with like some home movies kind of scrolling on it? I don't know if you guys noticed that, but my parents were cleaning out an old closet and they stumbled upon like a whole box of VHS movies. Many years ago, Daryl and I bought my parents a converter where you convert the VHS tapes to the DVDs, and my dad's like never ever done it. Well, he came across the box of home movies that I gave him when I gave him this thing. And he's been slowly on his vacation this week, kind of like working through it a little bit. And he called me, oh my goodness, today. They were watching like a Christmas movie, geez, a Christmas morning with us, and just like, I was a teenager and I was like giving attitude and lip, and I don't remember being like that at all. Like, I feel like I was a really, really good kid. And so my parents were just hysterical, like, see, look at you as a teenager, like, see. And so it was just kind of really, really funny. And then they found like home videos of my grandmother, which, I mean, she was seriously everything in life to me. My life has never been the same since she passed away. And so to see her, like, I couldn't really hear her voice because it was super loud in here, and we were FaceTiming, and then they were playing the TV with the, you know, the recorder with the VHS tape in the movie. So it wasn't very, very loud, but now they're working on converting all of these to DVDs. So I'm really excited. Once I get all of these DVDs, like they said, they'll burn me my own set of copies. I'm going to disappear off the planet for a couple of days and like sit in my room with a box of tissues, because I would love to hear my grandmother's voice again. I haven't heard her voice in years. She had a cell phone. Cell phones were like just coming out when she passed away, but for the longest time, my grandfather just kept paying her cell phone bill and kept her cell phone on so that we could still call her phone and hear her voicemail and stuff. But eventually, like, then he passed away and stuff, and so all of those things just kind of like went away. So it's been so many years since I've heard her voice and like seen her talk and stuff. So I'm really excited to get some of these home movies that I got to see myself little too. I told my parents, I'm like, hey, thanks for calling me and showing me teenage with the attitude, but can you show me like something cute, because this ain't cute. And so then like they brought up one of me when I was probably like 6 or 7, and maybe a little older, maybe more like Mason's age, like 8-ish. And then I was like, okay, that's cute. Like, I was dressed up all cute. My hair was like crimson curly and stuff. And then I had a lot of memories of the holidays and stuff. So it was really fun, but Jake got super distracted. Like, he FaceTimed my mom and I was FaceTiming with my dad so that both of them could have their phones facing the screen so that we can watch these home movies. So I feel like Jake definitely kind of got a little derailed and distracted and kind of pulled away, but he still was a big help. I still don't see him meal prepping in the future. Like, Jake's gonna be the kind of guy that eats pizza rolls and fish sticks and cereal, Pop-Tarts. That's pretty much what's going to happen in Jake. But all right, you guys, I appreciate you so much, like I said, coming along with us today, hanging out. We love you guys. Thank you to EveryPlate for sponsoring another video. Don't forget to go over, check them out, put in that code 50 SOM9 and get yourself $1.79 a meal plus 20% off your next 2 boxes. I promise you guys, you will not regret it. EveryPlate's been one of the best things I've ever done. So thank you guys again. I love you. Subscribe if you are new. Thumbs up, all the good things. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.